Feeling tired, stressed? Take a virtual reality vacation. That's what the billboard said on the way from Franklin to Country Springs. At the moment, Finn was screaming bloody murder in the back seat because he dropped his car. Aaron was listening to Jason Mraz's I'm Yours and head bopping to the beat. I was driving, my right foot stiff and my left one numb. Let's take a vacation. What? We can't afford a vacation. What about a virtual one? I asked, pointing to the billboard. He scrunched his face at me. No way, that stuff is dangerous. They say some guy played some game on it, and then he couldn't tell reality from the game, and straight out murdered some people. Wasn't that Cards Against Humanity? Oh, well, still. All those games are the same. No, they're not. I drove the rest of the way home in silence. When I got home, I handed Finn to Aaron. He needs a diaper change. I went up to our room, pulled out my laptop, and typed in the website. Stunning photos of beaches filled the screen. Aquamarine waters. Palms swaying in the breeze. Bold black text read, "Plan your virtual reality vacation for only $39. I scrolled down. After a large ad for something called The Love Simulator, I found more information. 5 reasons to book a virtual reality vacation. It's cheap, no jet lag, no bug bites, no sunburn, no embarrassing bathing suit mishaps. Pack for 3 days, but don't worry, time travel's different in our virtual reality system. You'll feel like you've had a full 2-week vacation." I clicked the red button, Book Now. "Aaron," I said, walking into the kitchen, which reeked of baby poop. "I'm going away to my mom's for a few days." He lit up. "Oh, that's great." "Without Finn." "What?" "You two will be okay without me, right?" I guess." "Mama, Mama," Finn said, smiling at me. I leaned in and kissed his forehead. I would miss his sweet smiling face, but I needed this. I couldn't remember the last time I had a day to myself. I'd been stuck for almost 2 years in this rut of dirty diapers and tantrums. Even just taking a 15-minute shower felt like a luxury. "When are you leaving?" he asked. "Tomorrow morning." "Okay." He reached over the mess of poop and gave me a hug. "I'm sorry if I made you sad." "I didn't mean to, in the car." I shook my head. "It's okay, I'm not mad, Aaron. I just need to get away." He nodded. "I'll miss you," he added, as I climbed the stairs to pack. "I'll miss you too." The building was not what I expected. Suite 4A in a dilapidated office building. The few suites next to it were empty. The wallpaper torn where the business placards once hung. I raised my fist and knocked 3 times. "Come in." My doubt evaporated as soon as I walked in. The office was modern and professional. It mildly resembled a doctor's office, with the secretary behind sliding glass panels and tiled floor. "Danica Kelly?" I said. She clacked at the keys. "You may go into room 3, she said in a perky chipper voice. I followed the white hall to the room. A leather recliner stood in the middle. Next to a small desk, a laptop, and a headset. A tall blonde woman came in after me. "Please have a seat," she said in the most soothing voice I've ever heard. "So Danica, are you ready for your vacation?" "Yes," I groaned. "Please, I need this. I have a toddler." She laughed. "I know how it is. Don't even feel like yourself, right?" "Exactly." She laughed. Well, don't worry, you will be so refreshed after it. Your family won't even recognize you. She picked up the headset and lowered it over my face. Just relax, she cooed. The image of a sunny beach faded in. Aquamarine water, palms swaying in the breeze. Relax. The vacation was incredible. I sunbathed on a private island, built a castle out of pink Bahama sand, swam with dolphins, snorkeled in a coral reef, pet a turtle, and it all felt so real. The 2 weeks went by all too soon. Before I knew it, I was watching the sunrise over the ocean, waiting for my 11 a.m. checkout time. Surprisingly though, I wasn't sad. In fact, I was happy. I can't wait to hug Finn again, and Aaron. I smiled to myself as I imagined Finn sitting on the floor playing with his cars. Vroom vroom, he'd say, pushing them along the carpet. When I walked in, he'd look up and say, "Mama, Mama," and that was more beautiful than any sunrise, real or fake. Soon enough, the credits rolled up on the screen. Thank you for choosing Virtual Reality Vacation. We hope you enjoyed your stay. Beep beep, click. The headset loosened. I reached up to pull it off. My arms felt surprisingly stiff and achy, and a sharp pain jabbed me inside my elbow. I guess I have been just sitting here in this chair for 3 days. The headset came off. What? The room looked different, dilapidated, old. The clean white paint was peeling. The floor was cracked. "Hello?" I called. "I'm done." No reply. I started to get up. The sharp pain jabbed in my elbow again. I looked down. My heart stopped. A needle was taped to my skin. Leading from it was a thin tube that curled and coiled up to the ceiling. Some sort of fluid passed through it. "Hey, is anyone there?" I shouted. Silence. I ripped it out with a yelp of pain. I looked down again. My pants were gone. I was instead covered with a thin sheet. 2 more tubes snaked out from under it. I ripped those out too, whimpering in pain. Then I hobbled up, walked over to the door, and yanked it open. The hallway was in the same state of disrepair. Peeling paint, cracked floors. What the hell is going on? I ran out into the waiting room. It was empty. I ran down the stairs out into the parking lot. The asphalt was cracked and buckled. Weeds poked through. My car was gone. What the hell is happening? I pulled out my phone. It was dead. I walked out onto the sidewalk. Cars whizzed past me. I walked until I reached the main road. I held my hand out for a taxi, but none passed. Finally, a pickup truck rumbled to a stop next to me. "Hey lady," the guy said. "Need a ride?" "Oh no, I'm just waiting for a taxi." "Taxis don't come here no more," he said. "Come on, hop in. Where are you going?" Monmouth Place." "It's out of my way, but I'll take you there." I weighed my options. It was cold out. My phone was dead. There were no taxis. I opened the door and climbed in. We drove in silence, only broken by loud smacks of chewing gum. Finally, we pulled up to the small ranch in the cul-de-sac. "Thanks for the ride." "No problem, ma'am." I stepped out. I grabbed my keys and put them into the lock. They didn't fit. I jammed them in again. Not even close. Aaron, can you let me in?" I called. "My keys don't fit and..." The door creaked open. A woman I didn't recognize stood there. "Who are you?" she snapped, eyes narrowed. "Who the hell are you?" I shouted back. My confusion boiled into anger. No, gone for 3 days and he invites some woman over? Hell no. "Where's Aaron?" An 11 or 12-year-old boy peered out from behind the woman. "Oh, are you the new mail lady?" "Where's Aaron?" I asked again. Thump thump. Footsteps thudded inside the house. The tall, lanky shape of a man appeared. His eyes were sunken with wrinkles. His hair was peppered with gray. But it was undeniably Aaron. As soon as he saw me, he went pale. "Danica? What are you doing here?" "Where's Finn?" I asked, my voice shaky. "What's going on?" "I'm Finn," the boy piped up. "No, what?" Aaron stepped out onto the porch and closed the door behind him. "You can't just come back here after so long." "What are you talking about?" "The 10 years, he shouted, his voice halfway between a scream and a sob. "Why did you leave, Danny? Why? We were happy. We were a family." I stared at him, confused and terrified. "The first few weeks, Finn cried for you every day. And if I'm honest, so did I. But I guess you didn't even care." "I do care, I didn't." "No." His eyes glittered in the light. "Now I finally have a good life and a good family. Don't take that away from me." "Aaron, No, I'm done." He walked back into the house and slammed the door. Inside, I saw Finn smiling at his new mom, eagerly grabbing a sandwich. It was Finn. The upslanting brown eyes, the olive skin, the pointed nose. Not a baby anymore. Grown up. I missed everything. I started away from the house, missing the clumsy toddler hugs Finn used to give me. The cold wind nipped at my face and hands. The snow crunched under my feet. I waited until the sun sunk behind the trees, until Aaron and his new wife were in bed. Then I went in through the back door. He always left it unlocked, and I crept up the stairs. I can't believe he just married some new woman. His wife, and Finn's new mom. I felt the heat rush to my face as I stepped towards the bedroom. He never cared for me. The door creaked open. I stepped inside. Finn slept peacefully under the covers. Various awards and diplomas hung on the wall. Things I'd never been a part of. Things I'd missed. I covered his mouth. Then I pulled him out of bed. I dragged him down the stairs. He thrashed and fought against me. I didn't remove my hand until we were out in the cold night air. "You're crazy," he yelled. "Get away from me." "I'm your mother," I said, dragging him by the hand. "And you're coming with me."